Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about something really cool. How many of you guys have gaming PCs that are just sitting idle right now? If you guys watched my last video on my computer, about my computer itself, if not, I got a 10 card up here for you guys to go ahead and click on. It'll also be down in the description. But there is a way to go ahead and allow your gaming PC to go ahead and make money on the side when you're not actually gaming. Two different platforms, and I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about both of those today. It's really simple. All you got to do is download some stuff, and then you'll be able to go ahead and actually earn some crypto and or some cash, depending on which platform you want to use. So the first thing I want to talk about with you guys is actually a platform called Salad.com. Salad.com is actually a really cool site because what it does is it allows us to go ahead and earn cash for the rental of our hardware. So that way AI workloads can be processed and everything else like that. Here on the screen right now, you get a chance to see my earnings summary dashboard. And here in a second, I'm going to walk you guys through all the different features that this site does have, as well as I'm going to show you guys here in the bottom right corner. So here I'm going to go ahead and click on the Earn tab and hover over it. You can see that there's two options there. One is Earning Summary, the other one is the Network Monitor. When I click on the Network Monitor, we're going to get a chance to actually see what's going on right now on their site. As you can see, if you got a 3090, 4090, or 5090, you could actually make some pretty decent cash. The 4090 itself is capable of earning between 14 and 17 cents per hour based on the specs that you see here on the screen. So if we are running a 4090 and you've gotten one of the optimal programs, you can actually get up to 14 cents an hour. For me, I'm using the 3090. It's moderate demand, and I'm able to earn roughly 6 to 7 cents per hour. Just depends on what the workload is. There you can see the 5090, and it's roughly going to be at 17.5 cents, somewhere thereabouts. The thing is, you've got to have the minimum specs that you see here. So 32 gigabytes of RAM, as well as 500 gigabytes of storage. Right now, this tower that I have actually has 64 gigs of RAM, 2 terabytes of storage. I've only got 250 gigabytes of storage allocated to the program itself. You'll see that a little bit later on. But if you get everything and you're optimized and you've been running for a week consistently, you then end up popping into the Top Chef area. But right here you can actually see what we're talking about with the little icon that with our little dashboard, basically is what you see on the screen here, and that is us chopping salad. You can see what my current earnings are. I did just recently update it, so this image here is slightly older, but whenever there's an update, please update the software. That way you can go ahead and make sure that you're going to be able to capture as much of the income as possible. So while we're still on this page, I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know these workloads do vary pretty consistently over time. You're looking at some of these are going to sit there and go to high demand, some are going to go to moderate demand, and actually just a few minutes ago I did see my particular situation show up as high demand. As far as the rewards for this site, we're going to go ahead and get paid out in USD. So as you can see right here at the top, I'm hovering over my little PayPal icon. That means that I'm going to be rewarded in PayPal. Right now, I'm almost at the threshold for payouts. When we go into the store option here, you can see all the other different options that are there. You can go ahead and get gift cards for Steam, Amazon, Xbox, Google Play, stuff like that. Here, I just went ahead and went into the rewards tab, and as you can see, I've already claimed 3 times on this platform. The first one was roughly $5 and the other 2 were $20. There is always a little bit of a transaction fee that they charge you. It's not that bad. There is a bonus tab. I have not been able to ever claim a bonus on it. Not entirely sure why or what's required there. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to click on the Amazon link here in a second, but I wanted to go and let you see everything else that's there. And if you look inside of the Amazon tab, there are rewards for all kinds of different currencies. So if you look here on the upper left where I'm highlighted right now, I assume that's a ruble, or a rupee, I'm sorry. because of the symbol that's there. I want to say that's an Indian flag. This next one right here is the Mexican peso. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not entirely sure what Finland's using, but I want to say that's probably a Karun, something like that. Please don't bash me in the comments down below. But here you get a chance to see that we do also have our US based stuff. The lowest dollar value you can claim is $1 all the way up to $100. Once you claim it, it's roughly a couple minutes that you end up having to sit there and wait to get your payouts. You'll get an email. Inside that email, you have to go ahead and verify that you want to go ahead and get paid out with whatever you're requesting for. So that's what you see here. As you can see, there are a bunch there. We're going to jump back into the earnings summary. If you guys look here, you can see over the last 24 hours, I've made just under $1.50. For the last 7 days, I've made almost $11. And this has been running for roughly about 2 weeks. And you can see the total earnings for the last 30 days is $15. And the longer I keep this on, the more I'm going to be, I'll cross into that top chef threshold, which will allow me to go ahead and earn more. Something else I want to let you guys know, as of right now, the only payout is going to be in US dollar based stuff or other actual monetary currencies. But I have heard that there's going to be an update coming soon from Salad where they're going to allow for crypto exchanges, or not exchanges, but cryptocurrencies to be paid out. With that being said, if you guys are interested in purchasing anything crypto related, or I'm going to see if I can find a referral link for salad.com. Please use my links down in the description below. It helps out the channel. It gets you guys, cuts off a little bit for you guys as well, especially if you're looking at trying to, set up a rig to run on Salad. One of those links in particular, Mineshop.eu, I want to say that they still sell graphics cards. I'm not 100% sure, but last time I looked, there was a graphics card option in there, and part of that is because you can still make a GPU mining rig. So if you guys are interested in anything crypto related or Salad related, please use the referral links down below to go ahead and save yourself some money. Also, please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the bell notification on, set it to all, that way you don't miss out on any future videos. I am going to go ahead and give you a couple of things here about the other platform, which is called Kryptex. You're going to see that here in a second, but I will have a dedicated video on how to set up Kryptex on my PC. But right here you can actually see my dashboard itself. Currently I've earned roughly $23 per month is what I'm earning with just my crypto miners. They're the small ones. They're not really going to earn a whole heck of a lot. So I'm earning roughly about 75 cents per day. Now on Kryptex, when you download this and you try to go ahead and make money off of Kryptex, it's going to use the CPU and the GPU, so then it'll give you a combined rate. Now, I will be setting this up on Kryptex here 100% soon and do a complete video on that as well. But here you get a chance to see for the month, I've earned $24.38 on Kryptex, and that is going to get paid out in Bitcoin. That's how I choose to get paid out. I'll walk you guys through all that stuff later on. There's also cell phone mining apps as well that you could use, and I also got some other stuff I want to talk about as far as how to earn crypto with your cell phone. So just stay tuned. Like I said, I got some really cool videos coming soon. But when it comes to Kryptex, it's actually a really nice platform. Just a quick rundown, you can actually crypto mine, and if you are using like this PC here and you download the actual software through the hardware tab, it will auto change the currency to the most profitable currency. So it's not just going to mine Kapow or Shaw or anything else like that. It's going to mine whatever's the most profitable at that point in time. Right now I'm going to go ahead and show you the little thing that pops up again down here where we're going to be able to actually see what's going on. As you can see, it does prompt you and tell you when there is an update. It's also going to tell you when anytime that your device is in high demand, you'll get that little box that pops up as well. But right now I'm going to click on the performance tab, and when I do that, you're going to actually get a chance to see that we can actually have Salad run on CPU and GPU as well. So here you'll see that in 1 second. So here you go, you get a chance to see what our current utilization is. It does tell us that we are currently running roughly 22%. right there, jumped up to 100% for the GPU, and we're also using the CPU. And I've got my Salad set up to go ahead and use some of the bandwidth as well. Now, if you do select bandwidth utilization, either for this or for Kryptex, because they have that on there as well, just be very mindful that it will slow down your internet speed, and it's going to be noticeable because you're sharing your internet speed. This platform, along with all others, please be very mindful when you're doing it, whether it's a cryptocurrency miner, a node, or anything else like that. Here you can actually see that we are running with a CPU and the GPU enabled. I am, like I told you guys a little bit ago, running 250 gigs of storage usage. I can bump that up to 500 gigs and probably get a lot more potential opportunity. And we also go ahead and select the allow elevated permissions. Once we do that and we do the right click on the icon itself, we can run it as admin, and that allows for Salad to actually be able to do a lot more in the background. When it comes to workload types, I just let Salad go ahead and decide which workloads it's going to go ahead and perform. I don't want to have to sit there and configure it manually, but if you wanted to have the fail safes put in place, that way something malicious doesn't show up, click on the other one. When we do the advanced options here, we can actually set the auto start, auto stop, as well as enabling crypto mining. Now here's the thing, I don't know what currency it's trying to mine. All I know is it says it's proof of work, so it's going to try to do some kind of crypto mining in the idling time. Truth be told, I've not actually seen my PC show any signs that it's been crypto mining in the downtimes. So with that being said, I'm not 100% sure if it does that. But right, I'm going to do here in a second to end the video is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys on my phone. I'm going to do a screen grab off of it what the Shelly plug is telling us that the PC is currently earning with running Salad. That way you guys get a chance to see what it looks like. With that being said, I want to say thank you guys for joining me in this video. Please let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think of it? Are you guys interested in using a platform like Salad or Kryptex? There are other platforms out there that you can go ahead and set yourself up on as well, but some of them will require you to use Ubuntu or have a fresh install on an SSD that is specific with that hardware, like Core.ai, stuff like that. The AI workload environment is very lucrative if you can find the right site, the right purchaser, as well as having the right hardware. But something like Salad.com allows you to get into it without actually, having a huge investment. There is one other thing that I'm going to go ahead and talk about, which is something like this, my DePIN projects. I do plan on doing a video on these guys and the ones that I feel are still worth it. Obviously, as you guys can see here, this one's not in my vehicle anymore. So there's a specific reason for that. I'll go and I'll cover that in another video coming soon. But with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you guys for joining me in today's video. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, please put them down in the comments below. Also, please take any of my videos that I do as these are my own personal opinions. Do not do what I do. Do your own due diligence. Make sure what you're about to do is going to work best for you. It's as simple as that. This isn't financial advice. This is me playing around with stuff to try to learn more about it, to be able to go ahead and give you guys that information so that way you guys can make an educated decision. With that being said, I want to say thank you guys for joining me in today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the bell notifications on, and set it to all. That way you don't miss out on any future videos. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys.